What's up, Crypto Nation? Welcome to Bite Size Bitcoin and B90X Bitcoin 90-day challenge. Today, we're going to be talking about my second favorite tool behind MACD or moving average. It's called Relative Strength Index or RSI. In my opinion, I believe that if you use MACD from the previous lesson, so if you haven't watched that just yet, make sure you go watch that. But using MACD in conjunction with RSI can essentially help you make the best daggum trades on the planet. And these aren't ridiculously complex tools. They're really simple to use. Let me show you how to use them. Let's do it.
B90X. Bring it! Bring it! This is the act!
All right, guys, I am super excited to talk with you guys about the RSI. And we've gone through 29 other lessons in our Bitcoin 90-day challenge, and we're finally getting to some of my favorite tools. And so if you haven't watched moving average, exponential moving averages from the previous lesson, from the previous day, make sure that you go check that out. But let's jump into RSI, one of my favorite tools, guys. Let's do it. I'm also going to show you how I also use RSI in conjunction with moving averages. So again, you'll want to watch the previous video. Let's do it. Let's go. Here we go. So the RSI or Relative Strength Index essentially shows you momentum indicators. It's very similar to the MACD or moving average. What's great about RSI is it's in many ways so clear when you should enter and exit the market. It really helps you determine those entry and exit points. So essentially the RSI or Relative Strength Index measures two things: a ratio line and the velocity and magnitude of directional price movements from 0 to 100. Now, that seems complex. Don't worry about it. We're going to go over it. If you're interested in how we calculate this, the RSI is calculated using the average gains and losses of an asset over a specified time period. Usually it's 14 sessions, and this is actually standard in tradingview.com. They give you the standard, which is 14 sessions. The actual math is the RSI equals 100 minus 100 divided by 1 plus the RS or relative strength, where the RS equals the average of X days up close average of X days down close. So if you want to take a look at that, if you want to get a deeper dive into it, make sure that you Google this and it'll give you plenty of information of how it's actually calculated. But no worries, we're going to show how it's used, which is far more important. Okay, so if you don't have an RSI indicator up, you'll want to go to indicators and you want to type in RSI. Relative Strength Index. When you click on the Relative Strength Index right here, it'll pull down this tab or this window down here. Now, very, very, very powerful. There's two major sections that you have to look at. They're up here. The first is overbought and oversold. So you see the levels right here. You have these, let me highlight it here. You have these levels down here. So this right here is the 70 point, and down here is the 30 point line. Okay, now it's very simple. Essentially, if it is greater than or equal to 70, it is overbought, which means it is time to sell. So an opportunity here, and opportunity down or up here. Now the other one is the oversold, which is less than or equal to 30, which means you should probably buy. And so if we look at those, we're looking down here and down here. Now, what's really cool is if we are looking at a stock, let's say we're right here, we are at Bitcoin, and I'm going to delete this real quick. Let's say that we are sitting pretty right around here. We're sitting pretty right around here, which would match these inverted hammers of sorts. If we're looking at this, it would look like, whoa, you know what? It's dropping down. The momentum of the market is moving down. And if we check out the RSI, it's just tipping the 30 point level. Now, If we follow it for a session or so, we'll see that it just dips under the 30-point level right here. For me, this would be a pretty strong indicator that it is time to get in the game. Get in the game. And so you buy in, and sure enough, shoots right up, and look at that. It goes above the 70-point line, the 70-point line RSI, and that would tell you, you know what? We might want to take some profits. Might want to take some profits. So if we get up here, I'd want to make sure that I validate this trend with a couple sessions. So I'd validate it maybe one session here, and lo and behold, it's looking like it's about to tank below the 40-point line, which means it is overbought, which means you should probably take some profits if you're into that thing, if you're into making some money, guys. So let's look at it again. Down here, it dips below the 30-point line right about here. Let's see if we can line it up right about here. So that would tell me, again, it is oversold. We should probably get some more money in that Bitcoin for the trend reversal. And lo and behold, the trend reversal goes up. Hey, look at this. It is at this point right over here. It is overbought. So I might want to take some profits, but it just tipped over it a little bit. So I would want to verify for a couple of sessions. It goes lower. This is where intuition comes in. You might say, well, it's still on this upward trend of sorts, right? So we're following the trend line as well. So we got to put everything together. It's still following an upward trend. It is a little bit overbought, but I might hold and watch it oscillate a little bit in here. And again, going back up one more time. Very, very powerful. It's a very powerful indicator. One of the homework things that I would highly suggest that you do is open up RSI on your favorite coin and just track it. See if you made calls in the past that were in line with the RSI. If not, now you have an extra tool in your tool belt to make better trades. Now, let's go to some tips. Let's get serious here, guys. When it comes to the tips, you really should use the MACD or the moving average in conjunction with this to help verify and confirm the trend exists, and if it truly is, in terms of a momentum swing, if it really is overbought or oversold. Remember, the RSI shows the upcoming reversal trend, and actually the RSI is one of the best indicators of the future. Now, we can't tell the future in stocks, and we certainly can't tell the future in cryptocurrency, but in all of the tools that I'm going to show you, I will tell you this. The RSI generally is one of the best. No, I'm not going to say that. The RSI is the best indicator of a reversal trend, in my opinion. So you guys can leave comments below in the bitcoin.pub and tell me whether I'm wrong. But in all of my experience, I will tell you guys, the RSI, in my opinion, is the best indicator of the future. It really is. Now, another tip to use is sometimes people will change the RSI limits to 80-20 to make it a larger range of sorts, just to make sure that your call is extra safe. Now, I don't really deal with that. I don't change it that much, to be quite frank with you. I leave it at 70-30. I think that works just fine. So we have the RSI right here, but the first tip is that you should add the MACD. So let's do that now, and let's confirm these trends. So we're going to go up to indicators. We're going to add an MACD. Let's smash that in. Perfect. Alrighty. So look at this, guys. Once again, we can confirm the trend in multiple ways now, not only with the RSI, which is here. It's looking like it's oversold, and it's looking like the momentum is going to start moving up potentially. We shall see. We check out a couple more sessions, right, for confirmation, and we end up being right here. It's on the upward trend, as well as down here. It's on the upward trend. So you can doubly verify the momentum. Same up here. Over here, it is overbought. We'll also want to check out the MACD. It looks like it's hit the tip of the momentum at this point. It's tapering off a little bit down here. That's okay. You might want to take profits if you're into that type of thing, or you might just want to hold and watch it oscillate, which is what it ended up doing down here. Okay, so let's look at it again. Let's look down here. We have the short-term moving average in blue. Okay, it looks like it's hugging it, man. It is hugging the long-term moving average up here. It looks like it's gonna move over or do a golden cross over the long-term moving average, which is the orange. And we can also doubly verify that with the RSI strength indicator right here. And so this might be an opportunity for you to say, well, you know, it is a little oversold and it is really hugging this long-term moving average. I'm going to take a chance. It might be an opportunity to get some more in to that precious Bitcoin so we can make even more money. And after we have some confirmation sessions, we can see that yes, it does cross the long-term moving average, moving upwards with momentum, and likewise the price will move up as well. Very, very, very powerful. These are my favorite tools, the MACD, the moving average, as well as the RSI. I hope this was a helpful introduction to RSI plus moving averages. Leave comments in the thread below in the bitcoin.pub. Let us know what you've learned, as well as I'd love to see some of the pictures of examples that you guys have run with your favorite altcoins. Thanks again, guys. This is awesome. RSI, MACD, best tools in your tool belt for show. And they're completely free on tradingview.com, man. Check it out, check it out, check it out. I love these indicators. I'll see you guys next time. Hey, what's up? If you enjoyed this video and you're new here, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. But wait, there's more. We love building stuff. We want to build more, and we want to build it bigger, and we want to build it faster. And we need your help to do it. Our Patreon subscribers, our pub crawlers, our crypto pirates, and our cryptonauts are helping us build even more of the content that you love and enjoy. And we want to build even more. As a Patreon subscriber, you get behind the scenes access of news, information, and events that only subscribers have access to, as well as you get to have your direct hand in helping us build better guides, tutorials, walkthroughs, and mobile apps like Android and iOS apps for the Crypto Nation. Plus, you get to call yourself a crypto pirate or a cryptonaut. What's better than that? If you're interested in helping us build this spaceship, I'd love for you to consider becoming a Patreon subscriber at patreon.com/pub. You can click this link over here to find out more information on that. Thanks so much again for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys either on the spaceship or in the Bitcoin pub. Thanks again, guys. We are going to the moon.